What's up, Soul Family, and everyone out there in the world? This is Waite Taylor, and this is going to be a general reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mercury's for the second half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. Now, I hope all of y'all had a good first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio during that period of time, and I hope y'all will have or be having a good time during the second half of Scorpio. So, with that being said, let's talk about what the Sun means and what it represents being in Scorpio. So the Sun is all actions, all viewpoints, how we see the world around us, as well as correlates to our wants. So it is going to be an energy of Scorpio, which is fixed water, being fixated on its own ways of feeling the emotions. And Scorpio was born out of the 8th house of behind closed doors energies, occult, mysticism, secrets, and anything in the dark. Now, with mysticism and the dark both mean unknown, and so it's not the dark that's like light or day or electrical lights or anything like that. It's more like the dark as in you don't know what's going on. So with that being said, you, Virgo, are mutable earth, being mutable and adaptable to your own and other people's ways of thinking and being practical. And Virgo was born out of the 6th house of work, schedule, routine, day-to-day routines, and health. So, with that being said, Virgo and Scorpio sextile each other. So Virgo sons, you're going to have opportunities to go deeper into your emotions when it comes to your practicality. And Virgo moons, this is what you're going to be attracting, but you're also going to be having help with that as well. So with that, will help with yourself and what you mutably are thinking about. So with that being said, let's shuffle the Universal Catcher Tarot deck a couple more times and pull 9 cards plus an overall from the Universal Catcher Tarot deck. Then move on to the Waite deck for clarifications, and then end the reading off by pulling 3 cards out of the Moonology Oracle deck to see what Mother Moon has to say to you through me to end the reading off. So with that being said, let's start this reading. So the overall energy of the reading for y'all is the 2 of Wands. So the 2 of Wands is talking about planning and planning things out, as well as the need to look at the bigger picture of your life as a whole and plan accordingly to that. Okay, so the 2 of Wands is talking about planning. Now, with the first card of the Universal Catcher Tarot deck that you get is the 9 of Cups, which is emotional independency, sufficiency, wish fulfillment, as well as this is also a card of fertility. So if you're not trying to get pregnant or get anybody else pregnant, do the necessary means to not become pregnant during this time, because with the 9 of Cups coming out, it is indicating that you are fertile, but you are also emotionally independent and sufficient during this time. With your second card for Universal Catcher Tarot deck that you get is the King of Wands, which is talking about you taking a leadership over a vision that you've envisioned for yourself and very passionately going after it. But this is also a card of warning you not to get impatient while putting energy work into this vision, because the King of Wands himself will stop what he's doing if he doesn't see anything growing out of it. So it will come into fruition from the work that he's putting energy into. So do your best to take your time, be patient, and know that if it's meant to happen in your life, that it will happen for you. Now, with that being said, moving on to the third card for the Universal Catcher Tarot deck that you get is the Queen of Cups, which the Queen of Cups is talking about you emotionally taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, putting emotions towards what you're working on and what you want and desire to do in your life, as well as giving your cup to those that you feel deemed worthy of giving your cup to. Because the Queen of Cups herself doesn't just give her cup to just anyone, She only gives her cup to those that she feels worthy of giving a cup to, so be discerning during this time as well. Now with the fourth card from the Universal Tarot deck that you get is the Magician card, which is Virgo energy. So you could be dealing with the Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Mercury, or have Virgo in your chart. Or this is Virgo, so you have Virgo in your chart, but if you have it in any other placement besides Sun, Moon, Rising, or Mercury, then these energies will be amplified for you during the second half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. But overall, you are manifesting during this time. So whatever work, energy work, whatever you're working on, whatever you're striving for, know that you are manifesting. So keep doing what you're doing during this time. Now with the fifth card from the Universal Tarot deck that you get is the Seven of Pentacles, which the Seven of Pentacles is talking about you've already planted seeds and you're already working on something, but you're waiting for those seeds to sprout and come and see them grow. Don't get impatient, because this card is a warning about being impatient during this time. So don't be impatient. Like the King of Wands, be patient. Know that what's meant to happen will happen for you during this time. So don't be impatient during the second half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio, or at least do your best not to. So with that being said, moving on to the sixth card for Universal Tarot deck that you get, which is the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is talking about you being successful, having worked hard to get where you are, and you're at a very successful place and having everything that you want and need in the material realm during this time. You could be a business owner or a very business-like person or individual, with the King of Pentacles showing up as well. But the King of Pentacles itself is just saying that you are in a successful place during this time. And it is also a warning to not get greedy or egotistical or selfish during this time as well. Now with the seventh card from the Universal Tarot deck that you get is the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new material opportunity. So you have a new material opportunity coming in for you during the second half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio, whether that be coming from your own idea and implementing it into the physical and material world, or coming from somebody or something external. But you are getting a material opportunity, a new beginning in a material opportunity during this time. Now with that being said, moving on to the eighth card from the Universal Tarot deck that you get is the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is talking about discontentment. You feeling a bit discontent. You feel focusing on what you don't have instead of focusing on what you do have during this time. Focus on what's in front of you and what opportunities you have in the present moment, rather than thinking about what you don't have or what you're missing out on moving into the second half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio, or during the second half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. Okay? Don't focus on the discontentment, focus on what you have in front of you during this time. Now with the ninth and last but not least card from the Universal Tarot deck that you get is the Ten of Pentacles, which the Ten of Pentacles is talking about you having everything that you want and need in the material world, and in a very successful place overall during this time. So I see you being very successful. I see you manifesting, see new opportunities come in, and I see you putting energy work into a vision during this time. But you may be waiting or planning things out accordingly to your circumstances, situation during this time as well. So with that being said, let's move on to clarifications, and let's clarify the Two of Wands and the overall position to start out with. Now the Two of Wands is clarified by the Four card, which is Aries energy. So you could be dealing with an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Mars, or have Aries in your chart, and so these energies will be amplified for you during the second half of the Sun transition sign of Scorpio. But overall, there is a new beginning, a new chapter in your life, and you're planning accordingly to how you're going to move along into this new chapter of your life. Alright, so that's what you're going to be doing during the second half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. Now with that being said, the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is clarified by the Two of Pentacles. So you may have choices or decisions that you're wanting or needing to make, but you're acting very emotionally independent while making these choices for yourself during the second half of the sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. Now with the King of Wands, the King of Wands is clarified by the Hangman, which is Pisces energy. So you could be dealing with the Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Jupiter, or have Pisces in your chart, and if so, these energies will be amplified for you during the second half of the sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. But overall, you can be in a stagnant place or having a new perspective about this vision that you're taking leadership, or that you have a vision for yourself. Moving into the second half of the sun's transition in the sign of Scorpio, or you're dealing with stagnancy. You may be in a stagnant period at the moment, as well with the Hangman showing up, clarifying the King of Wands. Now with the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups is clarified by the Four of Cups. So the discontent energy is coming back up. So this is the time to focus on what you do have at this time, instead of focusing on what you don't have and being all up in your head and missing out on opportunities. Nurture yourself, take care of yourself. Don't focus on the discontentment. Do what's best for your betterment of your well-being and your highest good moving forward during this time. Now with the Magician card is clarified by the Devil card, which is Capricorn energy. So you could be dealing with the Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Saturn, or have Capricorn in your chart, and so these energies will be amplified for you during the second half of the sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. But overall, you are either indulging, or there's some type of fear that you're needing to overcome in order to manifest. Alright? With the Devil clarifying the Magician card, you need to get past this fear, is what I feel like. And keep in mind that fear is a sphere of reality by you being a spirit, being no thing, no shape, no form, creating and agreeing with negative thoughts and feelings. So instead, transmute those negative thoughts and feelings into positive thoughts and feelings, moving forward to break away from the fear, so you can step into this manifestation energy for yourself during this time. Now, with that being said, moving on to the Seven of Pentacles, which the Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is talking about a birthing of new emotions during this time. You could be dealing with a new relationship or just a new love situation in general, but dealing with birthing of emotions. And with the clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like you've already planted seeds when it comes to these emotions, and you're waiting for stuff to grow into fruition. Just don't become impatient or rush things along, or try to grow things faster than they should naturally. Okay, so with the King of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, which is material sufficiency and independence. So by you being material sufficient and independent with yourself, you are going into this stepping into this grounding energy, and this energy of being successful and being content with your life and being in a really good position, because you are doing things independently for yourself during this time. Now, with that being said, moving on to the Ace of Pentacles, which the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Wands, which is talking about a happy home. So somewhere along the lines of a happy home, or things wherever you are very happy for you, you're coming into a new material opportunity for yourself during the second half of the sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. And then for the Four of Cups, the Four of Cups is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, which the Six of Pentacles is a sense of equal give and take. And with this clarifying the Four of Cups, you may not be in this position of equal give and take, or you may be in the illusion that there's no equal give and take as well. But or needing to share, or you may be discontent because you need to share with what you got and what little you got during this time. Whatever the case may be, the Six of Pentacles is talking about sharing and equal give and take, and like I said, it's clarifying the Four of Cups. So you may not feel that equal give and take during this time, but it's okay. Just do your best to sort out the equal give and take energy the best way you can. Now with the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, which the Knight of Pentacles is talking about you moving slow, methodical, and practical towards what you want and desire in your life, and having patience and very grounded energy, but do your best to not procrastinate during this time. But this is what the card warns of. But what they clarify in the Ten of Pentacles, you taking your time and being patient and practical about things. You're stepping into the energies of having everything that you want and need in the material realm and being successful during this time. So with that being said, moving on to the Moonology Oracle deck. Let's see what Mother Moon has to say to you through me to end the reading off. So, your first card from Mother Moon to you through me is New Moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. So, confidence is your key to success. Like we talked about with the Devil card, clarifying the Magician. Overcome these fears. Just know that fears are of your own making, by you as a spirit being no thing, no shape, no form, creating and agreeing with negative thoughts and feelings. So, once again, create and agree with positive thoughts and feelings during this time, and have confidence within yourself during this time. So with that being said, moving on to the second card from Mother Moon to you through me is New Moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. So bring love into the situation during this time. Add loving energies, nurturing energies, add emotions to what you got going on and what you're doing, and bring love into the situation like Mother Moon wants you to be aware of, and do so. So, and then moving on to the third card from Mother Moon to you through me is New Moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. So a new romantic cycle is beginning for you in some way or shape or form, given the fact that the Ace of Cups is here, which is talking about new emotions, maybe even a new relationship, friendship, or a romantic relationship, whatever the case may be. But know that a new romantic cycle is beginning for you during the second half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. And with that being said, that'll be all for this general reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mercury's. I hope this helped. I hope this brought clarity or aided you in any way. Shout out to the whole Soul family. Shout out to Dole the Pilot Man. Y'all be blessed. Remember that you'll never be less. Y'all take care and peace.